You, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, I know the smooth, man. It's Wednesday. Truth talks. My hair looking a little crazy, pardon me. Still need to get it done, but whatever, man. We on our New Year's swag today. I see the fresh squeezed melanin in effect. Boom. You're pardon me. All right. So, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Listen, first and foremost, you know what I mean? Normally, I like to start off with the good vibes and all of that, but it's a lot of crazy shit going on right now as I search for my phone and try and look at what I'm trying to share with y'all. But either way, man, listen, state of Ohio is under emergency. Uh, it's not enough fucking doctors and nurses and shit in the hospital. It's bugged out right now. Ain't it always right next to you? But yeah, man. So it's a state of emergency in the state of Ohio. They talking about Cleveland, Toledo area, like real up north stuff where it get real chilly and all of that. Listen, man. Y'all keep thinking this shit a joke. I told y'all I was saying it jokingly, but listen, this global warming shit is real out here. You feel me? It was 60 degrees in the middle of December. Like, stop playing. Stop telling me this shit ain't real. Same goes for this Omicron variant. Like, yo, this whole shit is bugged out. So look, we got to start it off with some sucky news, but y'all check out what the homie Dwayne got to say.
To the state, but didn't hear anything for Southwest Ohio, so I didn't know. Are you guys in this region? And also, why does it seem like the need might be more up north? Why are we surging more up there than in the Southwest region of Ohio?
General Harris, you want to take the part of the question having to do with where deployment is?
Yes, sir. Right now, Dayton is the only place down in the southwest part of the state where we find ourselves. And again, that's based on recommendations and building the deployment matrix in partnership with the Department of Health and Hospital Association. I can't answer the question as to why. I think it's more for epidemiologists to answer that question as to why it's higher in the north right now. But I can tell you that when we look at the charts, there is a significant difference in the levels in the northern part of the state, particularly in the Cleveland, Akron, Canton area. But we certainly anticipate that we'll see similar activity of this disease all over the state, which is why I mentioned earlier, we have to maintain our ability to lift and shift resources, to be agile as we do that. Our service members, our soldiers and airmen are expecting that. And that includes the previous question also about nursing homes or other specialized care facilities. To be able to allocate those resources where the crisis is most dire is something that's built into our planning for this operation, and that we are incredibly vigilant about because we know it's important to our mission partners.
One thing I would add then to your question is really that as Major General Harris mentioned, is there is constant dialogue across the three zones and within the three zones about the activity. We monitor it daily. We have conversations about it. We understand the pain points. We understand which hospitals are in diversion because they can't accommodate that. We shift patients from load balance in the regions within the zones. And really what you're seeing right now is that Southwest Ohio does not have the crisis is really as overwhelmed as the hospitals are in Southwest Ohio with COVID patients and non-COVID care. It's not in the same situation at this point in time as we're seeing in the northern part. So it's the fact that we have dialogue and data that we follow on a regular basis that really determines these kind of decisions.
It certainly is a day-to-day conversation. And I think the thing that Ohioans should feel good about is that all the hospitals have put aside any kind of differences they might have, whether it's geographical or competition or whatever it is. And everybody agreed when the decision was made to send in the National Guard to our hospitals. Everybody agreed all the way through this, we're going to be guided by where they are needed most today. And so 2 weeks from now, it may be very different. It may be different in 2 days or 3 days from now. But I think it should give people confidence that everybody's on the same page here. Let's deploy them where they're needed the most.
There we go. Like I said, yeah. If you're listening and you're hearing what he's saying, National Guard is in Ohio. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it, but they in Ohio. You know what I mean? Checking on the nursing situation and the whole nine. There's a shortage of doctors and nurses and all of this shit because of the COVID and all of that. So listen, man, I'm not a masker or whatever. Look, I ain't a person to tell people what to do. But protect yourself, protect people around you. Do what you got to do. Keep 6 feet, 16 feet. I don't know. Like, do what you got to do. But this shit is wild, yeah. It felt like real Planet of the Apes shit. Like, I'm just keeping it funky. Like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Outside of that, man, listen, shout out to Dwayne out here looking like Ferris Bueller all grown up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My man right here, I'm trying to figure out why my guy, if you notice, he's got a green screen background, but his green screen background is blurry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? What's the science behind that? Like, I don't understand it. Matter of fact, too, yeah, now, I don't understand the science behind that. Like, it's bugged out. Like, so you gonna put the green screen and then have your background be like an out of focus background? What are you in fucking witness protection or some shit from the EPA? Yeah.
Yeah, witness protection from the people.
Yeah, right. And he probably told motherfuckers like, "Yo, we're gonna get over this COVID shit in like 2 weeks,"
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't happen. Now his ass in hiding somewhere with the blurry background. That's all he got. His whole background blurry.
Yeah, because I don't think he really wanted to open up Ohio. I think he wanted to keep Ohio closed, and then he kept getting, you know what I'm saying, backlash from people and everything.
Yeah.
So we eventually opened it. So yeah, if he's in hiding, it's because the people got
Oh,
damn
no, I wasn't
nerves.
talking about Dwayne. I was
Oh, you're
talking about
talking
this doctor. Hold on, let me pull him back.
Across the 3 zones and within the 3 zones about the activity. We monitor it daily. We have conversations about it. We understand the pain points. We understand which hospitals are in diversion because they can't accommodate that. We shift patients.
The green screen background, but his background blurry as hell. Like,
He's a doctor in Ohio.
I guess.
Oh well, then same applies. He's in witness protection for the people.
Hell
Same
yeah.
thing applies.
Shit. Speaking of hiding from the people, Ice Cube is doing no such thing. Ice Cube, well, actually not Ice Cube, but Faizon Love did an interview. This shit got out in a couple newspapers, yada, yada, yada. He telling the story on how he turned down next Friday, Friday after next, the Fridays after the Saturday when you got drunk that Thursday, all of that shit. And basically, you know what I mean? They did a whole, that's the wrong one. Boom. So they do a whole story about it. And dude, somebody, Hendrix22 said, it's wild how Ice Cube act like he for the people, and the whole time he out here robbing his people. Pay them people at Faizon Love, at Chris Tucker, and RIP AJ Johnson. To which Ice Cube responded, I ain't robbed no fucking body. 1995 Friday movie cost $2.3 million to make, shot in 20 days. Faizon worked 1 day, maybe 2. All the actors got paid to scale in this movie, and they could have simply said no, but they didn't. So miss me with that fuck shit. I'm adding a little sauce on it, but either way it go, Ice Cube is having none of that slander. You feel me? Then they tried to play him and say that Chris Tucker turned it down because of the money and all of that. Ice Cube responds, "We was ready to pay Chris Tucker $10 to $12 million for next Friday, but he turned it down for religious reasons. He didn't want to cuss or smoke weed on camera no more." So, in other words, Ice Cube is politely saying, shut the fuck up and put some respect on his name. Because he ain't playing with y'all out here no more.
Talk facts.
Yay. You feel me? We be clubbing. All of that.
We be clubbing.
It's all about the Benjamins. And Ice Cube ain't shorting nobody on no Benjamins out here. You work 1 or 2 days with your perm and your wig, then you get paid for 1 or 2 days. That's $2,500. That's paid to scale. I don't know what it was in 1995, but hey, ain't nobody else really complain. So,
Hello.
except that's the crazy thing. Only person really complaining was Faison Love. I don't know if he thought he should have got paid more or what. Like, now I want to know what the beef behind that is. So speaking of beef, right? Your man's Kanye. Your man Kanye. Listen. So I played the clip last time, right? I told y'all, man, look, Kanye out here with big creep energy. The man was living in the Atlanta Dome, like dressed like a whole, I don't even know, ink blot burglar or some shit with the ski mask on made out of a stocking cap, right? And I told y'all son been kicking it with Drake. You see him walking side by side with the Donna Karan extra big Chico jean jacket on. You know what I'm saying? And then last week, somebody trolled Kim Kardashian while she was out at the fanciest Target you ever seen with Pete Davidson. And they told her straight up, yo, Kanye better than Pete, but I ain't gonna hold you. Then he creepily zoomed in on her butt. It was weird. But now we hearing today, or I actually just heard it today, Kanye bought a house next to Kim.
Cross the street, up the street, around the corner. Either way, what Kanye say, fam, when Drake got rap beef, he don't just come straight at you with the headshot. He do like Hitler with the tanks and bring stars and I'm Walt Disney and all of that shit. Either way, basically, he's subbing her, y'all. And Kanye sent trolls out to tell Kim Pete Davidson ain't shit and Kanye's better. And now he done moved across the street from him. He probably gonna be playing Don on repeat loud as fuck. On some Southside shit, just blasting that shit out the window. Like it's fucking 1980s or something. With the speaker and shit.
Yeah, shit, he gonna be pulling some Breakfast Club shit with the
radio.
Except it's gonna be like an orchestra or some shit, and you're gonna be holding
and the choir. That's hilarious.
He gonna be holding some random baby. It ain't even theirs. He's just gonna be holding it up like the Lion King and shit. Oh, Kanye, get it together, brother. We get it. We know you miss her, but you know what I mean? It is what it is, yo. She done moved on. She with Pete Davidson. Even if it's a fling, like, you know what I mean? You gotta let that be what it's gonna be. You gotta let it breathe, man. You know what I mean? You made the track breathe, or somebody made the track breathe.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I forget who produced it. I don't know. But either way it go, man. What else we talking? So listen. Arguably right now what's being called the best movie of the year. Don't Look Up. It's a dope movie. Apparently Jennifer Lawrence said rapping in that song or in that movie when she was rapping Wu-Tang was the scariest moment in her life. It's like, why?
Why?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? They teach you a rap song, you rap it. Like, I feel like maybe she just wanted to say nigga or something. Like, she was like, oh, I couldn't It was like 6 takes of me saying, "Nigga, I'm so nervous they're gonna cancel me." Like, yeah, you all right. You Jennifer Lawrence. You be good. But yo, on some real shit, I think Don't Look Up is one of the better movies made this year. A lot of people were saying they ain't like it. Some people said they ain't like Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I feel like, why? Like, come on, you bugging. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio, come on, my guy. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio, he a dope actor. I give him credit on that. What's the one joint? It was Wolf of Wall Street. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I mean? He working his way up. Hell, he got to be playing a 30-year-old with all of these 20-year-old models he out here with. You ain't heard that from me. So I'm watching The Matrix now. Like, listen, it'd be so much story for me. I watch it in pieces. Like, I can't watch the whole thing all the way through. I ain't gonna hold you. But you know what I mean? It's The Matrix. It did what The Matrix was supposed to do. A lot of little action. They got a Doogie Howser in there getting busy. Neil Patrick Harris, for those who ain't grow up in the 80s.
Oh, really? He's in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know Doogie?
No, I know Doogie. I didn't realize he was in Matrix.
What you thought I was talking about? Like a reboot of Doogie?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Shout out to the Doogie Howser reboot.
Reboot.
He gonna be doing voice memos on his iPhone 11 or some shit.
Oh, how we used to do the thing at the end of it.
Ain't gonna be no typing. He's just gonna be doing voice memos.
Right.
Yo, I feel like Scrubs was the Doogie Howser reboot, except nobody was that smart.
That's bad.
Truthful. What else we got? Yeah, but I mean, listen, my thoughts on The Matrix, I feel like it's doing a dope job connecting. I mean, come on, Keanu Reeves, like 175 years old or something now. Still look 45, which is, you know what I mean, in rough Caucasian years, it's like 22. You know what I'm saying? So he out here living his best life. No, all due respect to Keanu Reeves, I think he like in his 50s.
Yeah,
probably like early 50s, but still like sitting out here with the Tai Chi moves and the whole nine. He getting busy. I respect that. So before we get into resolutions and all of that, right? Because I said we was gonna do the resolutions and all of that, and I was posting the clips about, you know what I mean, Rick Ross walking out of the interview and all of that. It's real shit. You know what I mean? You gotta learn to walk away from what doesn't suit you, what's not good for you, what's bringing your energy down, because that's taking energy away from something else. And you know what I mean? For those who believe in the laws of physics and all of that shit, energy don't die. It just get transferred, you feel me? So why not transfer your energy into something positive? So with that being said, I'm gonna share a story with y'all because I found I wasn't too far out there. You know what, I mean, it's out there. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's pretty out there, but so you know how you a kid and you got an active imagination, right? I'm young and shit, you know, you in the back seat of the car, you don't really see what's going on. Half the time you're looking out the window. Hand to God, like until I was about 8, maybe, you couldn't tell me the car didn't know where you was going. Like turn signals and all of that. Like you just hear the clicking and see the arrow. And you know what I mean? When it's raining, you see the windshield wipers going, but you don't see people making that little movement and shit. And I remember being in the car with somebody. I was just getting a UC and all of that shit, driving my mom's whip. So I get in the car with somebody and they like, "Oh, your car got the automatic windshield wipers." I'm like, "What the fuck you mean?" They say, and this is a grown motherfucker, like 19 years old. They say, "Oh, you telling me your car don't
when it start raining, your car windshield wipers don't go back and forth. I'm like, nigga, this ain't no Lexus or nothing. What you talking about?
Yeah.
He said, nah, my mom's got but he said my mom's got a 98 Cutlass and her shit do it. I'm like, boy, if you don't get your weird ass out of here.
He thought that at 19?
At
Oh,
19,
baby.
I was like, oh, you super bugging. Like, she hit you with the sleight of hand trick.
Boy.
Look over here, huh? Windshield wipers go. Like, I was like, yo, this. Like, I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I used to think that too, but I was like younger.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, you never see them because it's on like your right, your left
Yeah.
side. So you never see like the little slight, little movement they do because most of the time their hands are on their steering wheel and do it with their fingers.
You know what I mean? And you just don't notice it. So it's like, and when you stop and think about it, like after seeing Transformers, that's the only thing you come up with. Yo, the car know where we're going.
It knows where we're
when
going.
it's raining, and then know when it's dark out. Boom. Headlights come on. All of that shit. Like, some people cars be on some bugged out shit, and their headlights come on some dumb early.
And it's still light out, right?
Like, they cars can't see or some shit. I don't know.
Their sensors are just extra sensitive.
Yeah. They just bad Transformers. Hey, look, Bumblebee couldn't really talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, what I'm saying is when you're watching cartoons, man, you believe anything is possible. You feel me? Like,
oh, that's funny.
yo, I worked with a dude once that was like, we was working at McDonald's in the drive-thru, and somebody pulled up in a Camaro, and he said, "Yo, you think we ever served a nigga that was driving a Transformer car?" Never smiled when he said this shit either. I was like, I was just waiting on him to know. I'm fucking with you. I'm like, oh, okay. No, this is a real question. No, absolutely not. I don't think we've ever served a Transformer like Shia LaBeouf that came through the motherfucking McDonald's. Nigga, what?
Oh God. Oh no.
Yes, I think there's Transformers, and no, I don't think we serve them. Why the hell would they be in Cincinnati? Find out the fact that's why the Bengals don't ever go to the Super Bowl no more, because come playoff time, they busy fighting crime at night with the Transformers. You know what I mean? And all of them whips that they be driving, them fucking McLarens and Lambos and shit.
Yeah, and they would have got away with it too for those meddling Bengals.
Or the meddling Steelers. Seem to be the kryptonite for the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't even watch sports right now, so I don't know who doing what. If the Bengals are still up, I know UC, I think, took on Bama either this weekend or taking them on. I don't know. But, you know what I mean? Shout out to UC for making a whole lot of noise this year. Shout out to the whole Ohio. Cleveland just causing a ruckus, man. They ain't got the National Guard called in on the state because they ain't got doctors and nurses and shit. Busy Bone throwing shit at the chat and Gangsta Boo and all of them. Like, it's just a crazy time for Cleveland right now.
Oh, and Gangsta Boo is on the new season of Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh yeah, shout out to Gangsta Boo, I guess, hopefully, and not in a negative way, for being on the new Marriage Boot Camp. So we didn't even see how Nori and his wife turned out. I'm sure they alright. They
no, that's it. I don't think that they broke up. I don't see that.
Nah, Nori, you know what I mean? People forget Nori is Latin. You know what I mean? So he on that old.
Oh, he got the okay.
He on that old Ricky Ricardo TV character shit, I'll say. Not that Desi Arnaz shit, but he on that Ricky Ricardo shit.
I want to check out that movie.
Cussy the Ashtray. Oh yeah, I do want to check that movie out too. So Lucy and Lucille Ball, and is it her and her real life husband, or is it her when she was married to Desi Arnaz?
No, and I had it wrong the first time I talked to you about it. It's called The Ricardos, and it's basically about them and how they or she produced their shows.
Yeah, Lucille Ball. If people don't know, y'all better do your research on her, y'all. She was a OG in the game.
Yeah.
I think she produced everything from, like, except the first I Love Lucy
right.
series.
Yeah, I agree. I think
like
so.
Lucy and Ricky and whatever else she did after that. That was all right.
Part of me feel like the reason why they got divorced was because of the way he was.
Homosexuality.
He was gay.
You.
Oh my God! What?
I mean, listen. If I'm wrong, don't quote me. But
I don't know.
Al Pacino face, or no, Robert De Niro face.
I don't know. She might have been gay.
I mean, but they say he was controlling in the whole nine too, but listen, leave it to Lucille Ball to tell it. He was an active member of the rainbow community, which I ain't got nothing against for or whatever. Listen, man, I ain't even gonna say it because I'm not living like Lil Boosie.
Somebody needs to take his phone.
This nigga out here trying to be straight. I mean, how you trying to be who you are? Like, that just sound weird. Unless who you are ain't accepted, which, I mean, like, you sound like you don't accept yourself. Let me find out in 2022 that Lil Boosie been in the closet. That's why he mad at Lil Nas.
That's why he's so mad for
Man, this nigga look like me, man. This nigga country like me, man. They gonna be thinking he me, man. I wish he was me, man. What? Come on, Lil Boosie, you bugging. Nah, I ain't even gonna put that evil on Ricky Bobby like that. He tried to sue me for slander or some shit.
Oh no.
No, but yo, in all seriousness, before I forget though, because that just reminded me, definitely prayers out to Lil Boosie and his family. His grandfather passed Christmas Day, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, he a little torn up about it, but you know what I mean. Give him a little time to heal and all of that. I'm sure he's gonna be back on the internet saying some old wild shit. But definitely, yo, prayers out to Lil Boosie on a serious note. Lil Boosie and his family. Listen, if you know anything about them Southern gentlemen, they real big about their family, especially them elders. Boosie took care of the whole family. Like, you know what I mean? All jokes aside, son really did that shit. So, you know what I mean? Salute and prayers out to his family one more time. What else we got going on in the world? Oh, I didn't get the tweet of it, but yesterday, for those that's watching tonight, anybody watching any other time, December 28th was the 40th anniversary of Pat Sajak hosting Wheel of Fortune. He tweeted about it. The new Vanna White tweeted about it.
New Vanna White?
It can't be the original, right?
I mean, I think so.
Hope not.
I'm almost
break the goddamn hip out there trying to flip them.
I mean, but as long as the show's been on air, as much money as they've made, she has enough money to keep herself looking how she want to look.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's still the original Vanna White. She just got that money and she get procedures done or whatever.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them tweeted about it. Pat Sajak was like, "Oh, I'm excited. My birthday, my anniversary, my wife, this, you know what I mean? My dog had a puppy one day. You know what I mean? December's a good month for Pat Sajak.
unless you expecting a tweet and celebration from the goddamn company you work for. Wheel of Fortune said nothing about it. They didn't even put together a 40th anniversary package for Pat Sajak. A thankless job. If I was him, I would be renegotiating my contract ASAP. I dedicate y'all 40 years and y'all can't even cut me together a 30-second segment. The nerve of you niggas. And then, to make it even worse, they stopped somebody from winning a car last week for hesitating on the word. Like, I think the phrase was finding the right word. Ironically. So they was like finding right. Damn it. They was out. And they said the word, but they said it like, just a second too late.
Right.
And this person, you know what I mean? When you guessing a puzzle, it was a 3-word puzzle. And he said, I think it's, or some shit. Or, I think, which technically is his answer.
What?
He got a chance to answer it again and got the money. So not only do they not thank Pat Sajak for 40 years of service or anything, I mean, who knows what they did behind the scenes? Maybe offering him a little something. It's Hollywood. I ain't going to speculate. I'm going to just joke about it. But, no. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They, not only do they not offer him nothing, but now they got speculation going on behind the scenes now, or at least on the Twitterverse, about all of these technicalities in the winners. So, listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. I think Wheel of Fortune is rigged now. And they need to get Pat Sajak up out of there and let him go and do his thing, since they don't respect him after 40 years. And with that being said, like I said, resolutions for 2022. Mine personally is, listen, if you ain't matching my energy and my goals, then you don't get the presence of me, you know what I'm saying, being around these goals. Cause I'm moving on shit. I don't know about y'all, and I done said it for a while. Y'all seen the shit. We skateboarding, night fighting. You might catch me surfing, anything but hang gliding and bungee jumping. You feel me? But like I said, Joe, for me, I'm in the season of doing. So if it ain't matching my energy, yo, I can't match my presence. And I feel like that's good advice for anybody right now, especially because, listen, we having limited contact with each other. We having limited interactions and shit. So why choose to spend your interactions on some negative bullshit or some energy draining bullshit? And that's why I do this show. And that's why I say what I say when I always say it. If you're watching, liking, loving, commenting, sharing, clicking, laughing, getting any sort of enjoyment out of this, listen, I love you and I thank you for doing it from the bottom of my heart. At this point, I'm just rambling, yo. Listen, I'm not doing the show Sunday. It's New Year's Eve weekend, baby. Like, stop playing. New Year's Eve on a Friday. Chrisette Michelle and Music Soul Child gonna be performing live in Cincinnati. Y'all Google that shit if you're in the area and you just now hearing about it. I'm gonna be lit all weekend. I hope you do the same, but I hope you do it safely. It's a crazy fucking world we living in, yo. I'm just being 100 with you. You feel me? So with that being said, man, listen. I'm gonna add an extra one because you know what I mean. It's gonna be I don't know. I might go live on New Year's, man. I might have people convince me to do otherwise. We're gonna see what's popping. But if I don't see you before the motherfucking 2022, I feel like I said 2020 at least one time during this live. But if I don't see y'all before 2022, man, I'm gonna add one more to it. Listen, be safe. Love yourselves first and foremost.
After that, love each other. And if you can't do that, don't be an asshole about it, because we leaving assholes in 2021. You feel me? We got a couple days left to get your resolutions on. I'm starting mine today. You know what I mean? Keep that bullshit energy from around me. Uptown forever. I'm out. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for watching. I just decided I'm going live New Year's Eve too. Y'all catch me. Holla. Till the next time, I'm out. Uptown forever. One more time, man. Love yourselves. First and foremost, love each other. And after that, just try not to be an asshole. I'm switching it up. I'm out.